Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about Gopher Hill Paintball in Lloydminster, Saskatchewan / Alberta, however you look at it. But it was on the Saskatchewan side. We're going to be doing a bit of a field review for you guys today. Hopefully it's not too long-winded in that, and go over the pros, cons, and stuff like that. So let's start this off good with some of the pros of the field. So first impressions of the field, driving up to it. It's really easy to find. Like, this is the easiest paintball field I've ever had to try to find. Like, it's located actually really close to the city. It's maybe 5 minutes away from the city, if that. I don't even, it might be on city limits. I'm not 100% sure. But really easy to find. You drive in, you see this kind of big like container structure they got going on. It says paintball across the top, so you definitely know you're in the right place, which is really cool. They have their air setup and paint storage, I believe. Yep, their whole operations run out of the one container. Air is out of the container too. They had 3,000 fill, which was not bad. Most guys just only needed that. I think I was the only guy there who had a carbon tank, so a little bummed out I couldn't get the 45, but that's minor. One of the things that was really cool that they had was a van to take players out to the play area. It was kind of cool. So whichever team was going to like the far base or whatever, would get in the van and they'd kind of truck you to the field. Or if you needed to grab your paint or more air, that you could go, they'd pop you in the van and you could go back to the staging area, grab everything. But they did recommend you take your paint with you, any extra air with you, just so they didn't have to truck people back and forth all the time, which made sense. The play field itself was actually kind of fun. It was fun. A lot of mostly bush area. There was some built up bunkers, some buildings, which is kind of neat. The bush kind of took a lot of it. Not really. In some areas, there's lots of wide open. Um, and there you can tell where they kind of have like speedball esque fields. One like really short one, a really compact little area of like a pallet maze kind of thing. Then one uh, field they called the Love Shack, which actually had like was basically a speedball field, which was pretty cool. It was fun there. We managed to play pretty much all. I managed to at least play all areas of the field, which was pretty cool. They did play it as pretty much one whole big field. I think the spawn points kind of changed, but not really. Um, the games were actually quite interesting. Um, we did kegs. We did like a team deathmatch. Well, just basic games like kegs was basically capture the flag. I came to learn at TDM where they actually had refs stationed at both spawn points to actually count deaths and stuff. So it was actually kind of a points game, if you will. And then the last game we played was called the Love Shack, and you basically had to get into the center building and hold the center building, and you got points for it, which was pretty cool. Haven't seen that done. It was pretty fun to play. The people there were good. The owner seemed pretty awesome, pretty friendly and nice and everything like that. For never being there, I didn't know what to expect, but overall, now that I look at it, it was a pretty decent experience from getting there, getting signed up, and stuff like that. For cons for the field, I have one major one. Overall basic safety procedures and proper safety equipment for players is something they need to go over again and be greatly improved upon and enforced, as I saw a great lacking of safety between new and experienced players as well as the refs themselves compared to other fields I have attended. The other con that I have is games weren't explained beforehand as well as boundaries on the first two games, which caused some general confusion among players, and at least this was corrected by Game 3. Closing thoughts, here we go. It was the most uncomfortable I have felt on a paintball field. The lack of safety was concerning as there was new players playing with us that should be taught the proper safety procedures to help prevent serious injury. I tried my best to keep everyone safe, but felt like it wasn't my place due to the fact that I was more or less just a random at the field and not a regular or a ref. I have some suggestions for safety that they could do to improve it, but this is something they will have to do on their own accord. Overall, I did have a good time playing there, but the lack of safety left me feeling very uneasy. I would like to go back if they improve their safety and hold a big event, as the drive is a bit far for me to make regularly, but improve your guys' safety and host a big event, and I'd consider coming back. Hopefully, this isn't too harsh, but it is something that needs to be done, and improvements on safety help everyone. Thank you guys for your hospitality there, and wherever you are, explore paintball.